Hi everybody, it's April the 1st, 2020, and yesterday and this morning we had a bit of a surprise. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 Remastered, with the campaign at least, has been released for PlayStation 2. And what an absolute treat it is. Now, I know all you Xbox players and PC players are probably thinking, oh god, this sucks. And I thought we'd moved away from that, with Modern Warfare 2019. All the maps releasing at the same time for everybody. We had a little bit of shenanigans over the survival mode, which nobody really plays anyway. But everything else was coming out at the same time on all platforms. And all of a sudden, we get this announcement from Activision and Sony that PlayStation users have got this to play with now. Xbox and PC have got to wait until the end of the month. And I agree, it sucks. But I tell you what, if you're a Call of Duty fan, you're in for a bit of a treat. Now, I know there's always the argument, isn't there, with these things that you say, well, I can just fire up my Xbox 360, can I, and play it that way. I even think Modern Warfare 2 is actually backwards compatible on the Xbox. So you could just put in the disc and, or buy the digital version, and you could play this. However, this is only $20 US and £20 UK style, so it's not that expensive to give you, several hours worth of good Call of Duty fun. And Modern Warfare 2, it could be argued, is one of the campaigns where Infinity Ward really hit their stride with their campaign level design. There's some really iconic moments. Now, we always tend to look back at Modern Warfare 1 and with the likes of Old Gillied Up and the AC-130 mission and things like that, and go, oh yeah, they were really good. And don't get me wrong, there were excellent missions, but when you start playing Modern Warfare 2 again, you suddenly remember all these missions that you may not remember the names for, but they have all these iconic moments in, with the great music, the great sound effects, and now, with the remastered version, we've got the improved graphics as well. And I, for one, are really pleased that they've done this, and I kind of can't wait for Modern Warfare 3 Remastered, which must be on the cards. So I would have thought probably before we get the PlayStation 5 with the Xbox Series X, I think it's called, we'll probably be getting Modern Warfare 3 Remastered, with the campaign anyway. And that's cool, because in a blog statement today, Activision and Infinity Ward have said, look, I know you guys want Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer, but we've got Modern Warfare 2019 where we're trying to bring everybody together. We've got cross-play, we've got cross-parties as well, we've got the free-to-play Warzone, and what we're going to be doing, and what we have done, is we've pulled some of the classic maps from Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, and we've pulled them into the Modern Warfare 2019 engine and playlists, and done it that way, which I think is fair enough, because one of the most important things about Call of Duty to keep it viable from year to year is the fact that you have a bigger player base. And if you keep splitting the player base with Warzone, with 2019 multiplayer, people who still play Black Ops 4, Black Ops 3, etc., and then you add Modern Warfare 2 remastered multiplayer, then it really would it would probably spoil things for the other games as well. So kind of put that to one side. And with this kind of budget price, I'd definitely say this is worth buying if you're a Call of Duty fan. Now, if you're new to Call of Duty, and maybe you're new to Call of Duty with Modern Warfare 2019, you're in for a real treat. You really are, because this is an excellent campaign, as I say, with some fantastic levels that will take your breath away with the sort of stuff you get into. And the graphics are just so much sharper. They're up there, maybe not with Modern Warfare 2019's graphics, but they're very good indeed with the textures. And sometimes I think with these games, a lot of it is really, it's about the audio. When you're fighting like this one, further on through the level, you start fighting through the favela, and you're by yourself. Your team's by itself, you're not getting support, and you're racing against time, and there's all the shouting over the radio chatter. And it's very, very exciting indeed, and loads of fun, very cinematic, and super Call of Duty, where they're basically A to B to C linear levels, with these little flanking routes you can take that sometimes do and sometimes don't make the level a little bit easier. But favela, if you remember this one, where you find favela, is particularly hard, because you end up with people shot on the rooftops firing down on you, and they come from behind. And just remember, when you do start playing, if you're new to Call of Duty campaigns, it's all about moving forward. If you just stay where you are, the game just keeps spawning in more and more enemies, so you have to move forward to the next checkpoint, move forward, move forward, move forward, and carry on there. So, in my opinion, I'd say if you're a Call of Duty fan, definitely, pick this up. Really sorry that Xbox and PlayStation can't play it yet, but give it a month's time and you will be. If you're not that bothered though, maybe you're not that much into campaigns, maybe give it a miss, or wait till it goes really cheap and then give it a go that way. But for all of us Call of Duty fans, give it a go. You're not going to regret it. You'll start playing these levels and you'll get shivers down your spine, because you'll start to remember how fantastic they were, with all the characters, all the voices, the sounds, the scenes, the locations, and the story. Anyway, that's enough from me. Big thumbs up. If you enjoyed the video, hit like. If you want to see more of the same, press subscribe. Thank you very much, and I'll see you again soon.